Hi friends, this is Butch at Sand Hollow Homestead in Sand Hollow, Idaho. Today I thought I'd just do a little update on the garden and show you what the fruit and what the vegetables are doing. Well, let's go take a look. Now last year our blackberries produce more blackberries than it ever has since we planted them in 2015. And as you can see, we're just totally loaded with blackberries. This has been a real godsend, as last year in one picking, Colton and Barton and I picked 35 pounds in one picking in this one row. This is about a 65-foot row. And it's sparse in some areas where I've lost some of the blackberry plants. But as you know, blackberry plants seem to migrate out away from their where you plant them in the row, like those down there. So as you can see, blossoms are on, the berries are on, and the bees are out pollinating the flowers. So these are the blackberries, and they're doing quite well. Now these are the potatoes that I planted last year. I don't know that I'll get anything. More than likely I'm just growing some potato tops. But you never know. I just thought I'd let them grow. See what I get. See if I get any at all. Raspberries are on. And it won't be long. And we'll be picking some. And I'm going to say a lot of this is this year's stocks, but I still think we're going to get some. It's a little early yet, but it's getting there. So the raspberries look pretty good. Well, this year I've got grapes on. First year. I don't know how well we'll do, but you know, I did not trim these grapes back this last winter, and because of that, they're growing like weeds about everywhere, sprouting everywhere. I will next winter, this coming winter, and I'll trim it down to where it's just what I want, and then I'm probably going to add one more wire. But the grapes are coming along. I've got one that's a little slower than the others, but that's the way it is. There's always a grape vine that's slower than the others, I guess. I thought by now I'd have some ripe blueberries, but it's not yet. They're getting bigger sized, and I think that they're going to get riper as they get bigger. So I'm really excited about the blueberries. First year of having blueberries. And there's a dozen blueberry plants. I'm real excited. This is a victory for me. Hope I don't lose them next winter and so forth. You never know about stuff like this. You know, you have a good year and then all of a sudden the winter kills. Got to show you this vertical fence. I've got some volunteer tomatillos that came up from last year. So I've been watering them. Now there's one out there in the walkway. And I thought about, oh yeah, another one over there. And I've been watering them. Now these are brandywine tomatoes, and they're coming along. They're slow, but I planted them earlier than I planted some plants last year. So I know about how it's going to come out. Here we've got our cantaloupe, and those are Hall cantaloupes, and they're coming along. They're still spiny and small, but they'll get there. This is still early in the year. Now you're probably wondering, what's this big old clump of corn here? Well, it's volunteer corn from last year, and I decided to water it and see what I get. Now it's actually too close. They're too bunched up to do real good. And if anything, I'll get some chicken feed. And I've got some more over there. Now today, I've been watering extra, and you can see that we've been harvesting our lettuce. And we'll see, I think it'll come back. Marigolds are hanging in there. Tomatoes now are a good 2.5 feet tall. Some of these a little shorter. And these are yellow, large yellow tomatoes. They're called the manna tomatoes, and I got them from M.I. Gardner. And there's my market more cucumbers. And cucumbers seem to do good in our soil. I'm happy about that. Some more tomatoes. This one here is probably one of the tallest. That's pushing 3 feet. We got a couple of blueberries plants here. I pulled the old dead ones out. And these blueberries are left over, and there's not much left to them. But you know something? I'm saving them. I'm going to transplant them. And I water them extra. Another tomatoes. And then the onion seed. That's about it for this box. You can see the blackberries from this side. They are just loaded. And looking forward to picking some more blackberries. I know Barton and I both, we love our blackberries. You can see an area there where it is kind of sparse. There's not that many blackberry plants there. But the way they sprout everywhere, I can transplant some. I got to pull that grass out. I've been pulling some of it out, but not enough, obviously. You'd never know that I did a little cleaning, but not a lot. Same thing down here. I did some cleaning. Sounds like chickens have laid me an egg. Now we have a few apples in our apple tree, but I'm not so sure we'll actually be able to eat them. We always have infestation. And I do have a sprayer, but you know, it rains so much this year, I was not able to spray early. So my apples are probably already buggy, which is sad. But that's Mother Nature. You gotta roll with it. I think that's why it's so important to put up food, to do your canning, to do your dehydrating in the good years, so that in the bad years, you got food to eat. Now these small apple trees have struggled. They've gotten zapped by the frost. But there's a few apples in there. And yeah, we'll get a few bites maybe. So I guess I haven't showed you my fallen tree. That's the tree that fell in the last wind, 60-mile-an-hour wind. And the other, there was two. It was like suckers that had come up over the years. And the other one fell in 2018, I think it was. 2018, 2019. And my daughter actually cut it up. So it's been that long. And then this year, that one fell. So now that tree's dead. It's done. And I want to pull the roots. We've already picked strawberries. I've got a bowl of them in the house. And you can see in the corner over there, there's more. There's more in there if you want to do some digging. And they are watered. And I'm looking forward to having some more. We're going to do some transplanting from these boxes, this box and the end box, into the middle box. Try to get that going. Haven't done that yet. I think I told you about that already, but I'm planning on it. I just haven't got there. My neighbor's corn looks real good. Folks, it's a beautiful day. I hope your day is as well as ours. Now it's going to be 100 degrees or more. So I think I'm going to go in and have me some breakfast. I got out here early this morning because I wanted to get some weeding done and some watering done. So folks, we sure do appreciate you stopping by and watching our video. And if you haven't already, would you please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. You know how it works. And leave a comment. If you saw something that you want to comment on, go ahead. It'll help the algorithms and so forth. Now, I'm not a big channel, and it's not going to make me $1 million. But if you just want to talk, and then go ahead and comment, and I'll reply. I sure like having you folks stopping by. It means a lot to me. So I'm going to go in and have some breakfast. We'll see you later.